At the beginning of the year, I already knew that I needed to improve the sophistication and standard of my work from the year before in order to get a good grade, due to feedback I had received on my thriller opening sequence. When we started brainstorming ideas for our news package, I came up with a few, including video games and cosplay culture. But when told that our ideas may work best if we looked at more niche news, I finally settled on the idea of the fall of cinema. After the draft of our first script, I received feedback from my teacher who told us to go with more independent film rather than mainstream and create more detailed questions and answers rather than being too vague. From this, we were able to add in the detail we need and focus on more independent films such as The King's Speech, Lion, and The Room. I then started looking into some ideas for our logos, which included the following. Rasheen and Amy, the other two members of our team, liked the way the third one looked, and we adapted it into the logo we have now, which our peers also preferred. When we started looking into our website, we didn't take into account what our target audience really wants. After the suggestion from one of our peers that we should follow the guidelines of what a digital native would want, we were able to make our website more interactive and engaging, including videos, as well as having different social media platforms to help engage and involve our audience. As for our music in the opening sequence, we were struggling a bit, as can be shown by these attempts. However, after taking inspiration from songs such as Who's Sorry Now by Connie Francis and other news channels whose music we felt didn't quite match their style either, we went with these.
I play the ukulele and I sing too. You won't stay here and I can't go with you. No slide without a name. You think it possible that I was once considered to be attractive?
After this, we received some feedback from Ria, who said the following.
I like the overlaying, yeah. I especially like the countdown from 3 to... Well, you've got loads of research for your blog, which is really good. You've got loads of different types of software and like applications that you've used to you've used videos, you've used images, you've used articles.
This was very good, as it again confirmed our ideas that originally we hadn't been all too sure about. Some of our peers also seemed to think our graphics looked childish and unprofessional. In order to fix this issue, we used Animaker to try and make the graphics look more polished and used less graphics so there was less pressure on their tidiness. As we approached the end of making our news package, our teacher explained that she didn't think our product flowed well. In order to improve the flow of the video and to get more films in there, we decided to add in movie clips as transitions as they're related to our topic, as well as neatly gliding from one section to the next. We had one final feedback lesson before we were to finish our news package, and we managed to receive feedback from an external teacher who said some of the following.
You instantly engage me in the topic. You're an engaging speaker as well.
Thank you.
That you got eye contact with the camera. There was no messing about, and you could see your body language was absolutely direct and concise. Some of the things I like where you sort of superimpose, don't know what it's called, but superimpose things on top of each other. So you're seeing quite a few things which is quite eye-catching.
Overall, I believe that the feedback we received helped us to cater our news package for our audience and also helped to polish and refine the content. I'm incredibly happy with how our product turned out in the end, as it reflects what I had originally intended.